Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
So striding forward now, Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today.
Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They've really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. They'll start things here at 316. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Hops this one up. Newman over to his right. 2 down. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Outside and low, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Harper is off at first with 2 away. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Vince Velasquez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully his mojo starts turning around.
Standing in, Randy Arozarena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will get all the way out to the 399 sign in Death Valley. And the Pirates have something going to start the inning. He's in there with 3 bases.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A runner in scoring position with none out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball inside.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Kevin Newman is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Kevin.
So digging in now, Kevin Newman. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Hoskins over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
In now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Harper. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track. And clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Kingery's there. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. From the belt, the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on MLB. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
It is, and even though it's not an interdivision series, these two teams don't really like each other, and this is one of the better matchups in baseball.
And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. At the plate, JT Realmuto. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Gonzalez will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number one.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Up next will be Nick Williams as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
The Buccos had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail things here 2-0. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting it.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So now to the plate, Joe Musgrove. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, You've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Pops this one up. Hoskins just to the right of the mound, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And in steps Scott Kingery. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 1 for 5. The pitch.
Ball 1.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the pitch. This is line to left. Astudillo is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the pitcher Vince Velasquez. First pitch coming, here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Ball.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. A 1 ball, 2 strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Stallings is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First offering on its way. Randy Arozarena is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Striding into the box, Eric Gonzalez. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. Hoskins has a play, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now in the box, Kevin Newman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he takes strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. Is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now he'll step off and rethink this. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First delivery to him on the way. Rhys Hoskins is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 2-0.